fear we have all lost the plot. You know, I'm starting to think that this man's eyesight is actually worse than old bags. Hey guys, it's Michaela and welcome back to another Ace Attorney video. We got a nice little late upload tonight, okay? My plans did not go according to plan. I have been so busy. But I have made time, finally, to film this literally hours before it goes up. I am so excited to jump back into this game, and I am extra excited because I believe we have another trial day. If you guys missed the last video, you're going to want to go check it out before you watch this one, because in that video, we began the trial of Walkie Kataki, even though we literally have not spoken more than 5 words to the guy. And the prosecutor in this case, Clavier Gavin, who just so kindly and generously canceled 2 of his tour shows just to be here with us. We started off the trial with testimony from our own client, okay, where we learned he did in fact have beef with the deceased, which is not great. You see, Walkie Kataki was one of Dr. Maractus's patients, and during a family checkup, Dr. Maractus found a bullet lodged in Walkie's heart. How this man is still alive, walking and breathing is another story. But apparently, instead of doing the doctoral thing and removing said bullet, he just patched him up, stitched him on up real good, sent him on his way, and did not even tell him the tea. Walkie actually discovered the urgency of the bullet needing to be removed during the trial when Clavier pointed it out to him. So again, not great. And to top it off, Walkie practically admitted to doing the world a favor by putting Dr. Maractus down. We then met the witness Wesley Stickler, a junior at Ivy University, who told us that he witnessed a couple important things. 1, he witnessed a man pulling a stand, and 2, he witnessed another man facing the first man, pointing a pistol at him. He also claims he saw the man with the pistol shoot the man pulling the stand in the forehead, which was his first mistake because the autopsy report clarifies that he was actually shot in the right temple. But then he claimed that he had yelled out to try to stop the shooting from happening, causing the deceased to turn his head, and that explains the temple thing. Okay. We then addressed the issue with the fingerprintless gun, as well as the knife that was found that did have fingerprints, and boom! A masked man appeared, took Trucy Pearl Penguin Wright as hostage with a knife to her throat, and demanded that there not be a verdict entered into the trial. Alternatively, he requested a 20-minute recess, which the judge reluctantly granted, and then the video ended with Trucy somehow communicating to me to come into the defendant's lobby. You guys, I am shook. Are we surprised? This is Ace Attorney by the book, okay? Our assistant has been taken hostage by somebody we don't know, and somehow that person made it into the courtroom again. But regardless, we are picking up today where we left off in the last video, and we'll hopefully find Trucy and identify this masked person. The candle of the day is White Pumpkin by White Barn. And you guys, I know I've said this before, I'm just so happy to be back in the format of this game. Like, the fact that we get 2 trial days back to back is such a blessing. And it's nice because by the time next video rolls around, I'll be ready to investigate again. It's honestly a pretty good balance. I enjoy it very much, and I'm very excited to pick up today. Like I said, I will be keeping it simple, sipping on some water. I hope you guys are sipping on something a lot more exciting. And without further ado, let's get back into this courtroom. Cheers. I hope you guys had or are having a wonderful Halloween, and I will be kicking it off tomorrow, November 1st at 2 p.m. Eastern with a full playthrough of Luigi's Mansion. I'm talking OG. I'm talking GameCube version, okay? You guys are not going to want to miss it. Come hang out for a few hours. We're going to do the first half of Luigi's Mansion on Saturday, November 1st. And then on November 2nd at 5 p.m. Eastern, we are going to finish it up and do the second half. So I hope you guys will join me for those lives. I am literally so excited. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. But until then, We are getting back into episode 2, Turnabout Corner, trial day 1 in the defendant lobby. Well, then let's go, shall we? I'm so glad we made it to the lobby without getting kidnapped ourselves, because honestly, if you would have told me, oh, Apollo got taken out while he was on the way to find Trucy, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. June 16th, 11:17 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Okay. Oh, we're getting right into it. I'm assuming this is our masked, I was gonna say gentleman, but he's not that. Trucy! Trucy! Why are you unharmed? Hello? Okay, Apollo, take a second, breathe, and ask some questions because I am very concerned with how unconcerned Trucy is right now. Against who? See, I don't like that. Trucy, were you in on something? Or else what? What is going on? Is that the kidnapper? Is the kidnapper a wooden plank? Trucy, you could have just asked for a recess. Like, you could have just asked for a Are we joking? Are we serious? Mr. Hat talks, guys. He talks separately. Okay. I have to go. Clearly, you people don't understand how busy I am, okay? I have a murder to solve, and we're out here playing games? Does he kidnap you there as well? I hate it. I hate it. Correct. You know what? I'm with you. When is the time then? Because if there is anyone in this conversation who is unaware of time appropriateness, it's not me. It's not me. Is she referring to Mr. Big Wins? Is that what we're getting at? Again, creative. There are, in fact, more simpler, less traumatic, less trauma-inducing ways to ask for a break so we can have a quick chit-chat. I was literally on the way there. Apollo, have some confidence. Again, I just want to be clear. Your talent is pretending to have a knife held to your throat because I fear that may only work once. Ooh, that trick. Wait, I thought that was my thing. Okay, you can perceive what the witness is feeling when they're not confident, and I can see their habits. I mean, I'm still a little unclear on the talent here, but we're apparently going to get into it. You were looking at me and you weren't saying anything. What happens if you press I don't remember? If somebody wants to answer that question, I'm okay with it. I'm gonna go with I remember. Okay. Right. Okay, again, Queen, love, but isn't this my thing? You're saying it's your thing. I thought Apollo was the one with the hidden habit talent. I was gonna say, I actually didn't notice that. Apollo was pissed. He said beach. Do you know how many things are going through my head when I'm in there? How am I supposed to notice a finger tense? Trucy, are you Phoenix's hidden assistant? Even in the poker games? And have you been since you were 8? Which, mind you, is when I think we last saw Pearl. Okay, I'm leaving it there. I had to get it in for one time for the one time. I also completely, you know what? Let's do it now because I might get too ingrained in the story that I will forget again. Let's do our little recap. We have our attorneys back. Okay, hello. Chill. We have our map, which I do not think is any different than it was last video. We have our bowl, Trucy's pantaloons, the cell phone, the mirror, the fingerprint powder, Maractus's autopsy report, June 14th after 10 p.m., single bullet to the right temple. Right temple. The knife, also known as a shiv, with Walkie's fingerprints, the noodle stand, the bloomers, the checkup report, metallic object found near heart, urgent exam needed, and the pistol, fingerprints white. Okay. Yep, we already looked at that. Beautiful. Once I remember how to... Hello? Hold on. My brain, I'm having a brain fart right now. How the fork do I transition to the people? Oh, there we go. We have Phoenix. We have Trucy. We have Dr. Hickfield. We have Plum. We have Guy. We have Alita Tiala, Clavier Gavin, Emma Sky, Winfred Kataki, Walkie Kataki, Pal Maractus, and Wesley Stickler. Gorgeous. That is actually wild though. And if, like, I'm gonna be honest, I know gambling is banned in a lot of places apparently that are not the US. But if you have a talent of being able to see people's tensingness, twitches, temperature changes, whatever habits you're noticing, enough to never lose a poker game in 8 years, Queen, you should be swimming in money right now. The bets you could be taking, my God. That's actually insane. Like, that's a really cool talent and a really cool way to use it. That's really cool. Also very cheaty. Very cheaty. And don't let it get out that Trucy's been helping Phoenix do that, because depending on who Phoenix has beat, Phoenix might not be around much longer if they catch wind of that. Okay, I'm just saying. It's unofficial cheating. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, so he did win some by himself. That makes me feel a little bit better. Okay. Right. Apollo is no nonsense today. Oh my God. Perceive the truth. Apollo! God! Confidence on a scale of 1 to 10, -5. -5. Very interested to see how this is going to play out. I think it was. Okay. Let's go. Let's get it. Yes, Trucy. Okay. -3. Cute. I mean, it's really you, though. What? See, I don't like that. What? Honestly, maybe I'm just like comparing them because of the literal overlap in the occupations. But is this not giving Mo energy? This is literally a joke, a skit, this is something that Mo would have concocted and it would think is hilarious. Very much giving Mo energy, and I don't know how I feel about that. We're back. It is 11:40 a.m., June 16th, District Court Courtroom number 4. Hi, Your Honor. How you doing? Yes. Oh, right. We did locate the kidnapper and he has been attended to. Yeah, we settled that. Yep, it was settled. It was settled. Correct. Yeah. Yes, Clavier. Yes. Let's go. Okay. No identified issue. Okay, I would never do that, so I don't even know why you felt the need to say that, but okay. Okay. From shot to call. Cell phone. Okay, I feel like we talked about this last time, and I had mentioned the cell phone is obviously going to be relevant, but I don't have any way to tie it to him right now. Yeah, I mean, that's obviously the one statement where he was in a different position. You're what? I mean, well, none of the other senses are really relevant. I don't think we can taste his hesitation. I fear we cannot touch it either. And I'm not really sure it's going to give off a smell. So I do think eyes and ears are what we got. I think eyes and ears is what we got. Your bracelet? What? What in the hell? That's too spooky for me. If my bracelet ever starts talking to me, remove it. Throw it into the ocean, because what do you actually mean? No thank you. No thank you. So this is the same dialogue as the last time so far, so I'm assuming it's going to be that way until we get to the third statement. So in that case, I'm just going to skip to the third statement. We've literally pressed all of this already. Yeah. So hands up, hands down. Oh my gosh. Hands up, hands down, hands up. Okay. So let's press. I love the flashback to something she said approximately 3 minutes ago. It's like, in case you forgot that quickly. So we're choosing a specific word, I'm assuming, because Trucy had pointed that out already. Okay, trusting the bracelet. I just need to touch my bracelet with X as it reacts to the testimony. Okay. Jeez. I feel like a telescope. I do. Please don't remind me for a fourth time. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go over here. Oh, okay. Well, we don't have many options. This is very trippy, I will say. I do agree with that. Okay. It kind of hurts to look at. Like, not hurts, but it's a little like, I don't know, it's a lot for the eye. I am so ready. Okay. Okay, love it. She said, I am not my father's daughter, I'm me. And that's all, period. That's on period.
Gotcha!
That was literally so fast, but I mean, I saw it moving. Okay, pretty. Loved that. The thing is, like, okay, I see him twitching. That doesn't make evidence that I don't already have spring into existence. Oh, God. Oh, God. Very interesting. Very interesting. You heard me. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That's one way to do it. Ask for his number. Ask to see his phone. Ask what model of phone. I will say, technically the bottom two are both valid. However, I think it's the second one because I don't know that we even know what model this phone is to compare it to. So I'm gonna go with ask to see his phone. Stickler, if you have it, show it. You don't have it. And why is that? Why is that? That's one way to do it. You know, so funny. I found it in Maractus's garage. Oh God, did Stickler do this? No. Maybe. Ooh, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. And you know what? Another reminder not to answer that. Don't answer that question. Actually, never comment on any of my theories at this point. Because, like, there's a lot of them. Okay, guys? Please, please, please continue to keep my comments spoiler free. Continue to allow me to ramble off in my delusion so we can keep the game and the videos fun for everyone. Or I will pull a gavel. And I thank you. That would explain why it was not Dr. Maractus's and how he didn't run it over. It's because it wasn't his to begin with. The eyes are sending me. Judge, I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. Yes. Oh God. Oh God. He is going to be soaking those pages. That poor book. Jeez. Weuk. His freaking face. I cannot. Okay. Here we go with the freaking payphone again, bro. Oh. Okay. Right across from the office. Very interesting. Because he knew he lost it in a place he wasn't supposed to be. Exactly. You know what? Since everybody keeps asking me what I'm saying, I'm accusing you of the murder, Stickler. Like you did the murder? Correct. Correct. I'm so glad we are all here together now. What? Not with the current evidence I have. I don't know how advanced the technology is right now, so maybe I can, but I'm not actually sure about that. Don't ask me. On the night of the murder? I mean, other than the watch, which we did talk about in the last video as well, but this is not dated. It could have stopped at this time on any night, and I'm not necessarily sure that that helps. Also, I'm loving us updating this map, may I say. I mean, obviously the answer is yes. What happens if I always have the same question. I mean, listen, earlier I didn't see, so let's see now what the heck happens if I press no. Judge, I fear that's just my face. I didn't just die, did I? Okay. I'm like, oh, okay, we're good. My life is blinking, however, we still have a chance. The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is... Again, it was found beneath the car, but I don't think that's what we're getting at. I don't know anything about Miraculous's driving habits. I don't know how often he drives that car. Oh, you know what? Okay. I see. So, because we did confirm that this mirror is from the car at the clinic, then that means the car had to have been driven that night because that car hit Phoenix. Okay? But which one is best for proving what we're getting at here? Basically, the phone had to be dropped that night because otherwise it would have been crushed. I feel like it's the mirror. It has to be the mirror. Yes. Yay. An accident or a purpose. A pedestrian. Stickler, you know what I'm trying to say. Exactly. It would have been crushed. Thank you. That's what I've been saying. Reorg. I'm not naming him as a suspect. I'm naming him as the suspect. Just so we're all clear. Clavier has been found. How hard did you look? Other than the very incriminating piece of evidence. Yeah. And who is our next testimony coming from? Same witness? Jeez. All right. Good job, Apollo. Good perception. Oh, and Trucy with her 2 cents again. Stickler's truth. Inside of Maractus's garage. Okay. That was no more, okay. I think I paid too closely attention to the words and not the actions again, but I do recall him twitching or whatever on the 4th statement. I feel like he did it on 2 statements though. I'll need to rerun it back. A defect. Seriously? That's the best we could come up with? You are way too smart for that to be your explanation. You dropped it and the rectangle rolled into somebody's garage underneath the tire. That's because it is. Okay. Okay, that's not a very foolproof ability then. The heck? I just want to see really quickly which ones he does that for. See, but that's not the same thing as what he was doing before. So we have statements 2 and 4 that he at least goes into a down position, but I don't necessarily think that that's giving us much. So as usual, we press. I'm shocked. I love me a free sample. It's a deeply spiritual time for me. That is so valid. That is actually so valid. You know, now that I think about it, since the pandemic, grocery stores don't really do free samples anymore. Maybe some places, sometimes, but they used to be giving out those samples like all the time. Ugh. I mean, if so, sign me the fork up. Hi, Wyndon. Oh, very good answering. Very cute boy. Okay, guys, I don't think that's our statement. Oh, I also just noticed the little bracelet icon at the top. That's fun. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. It was quite long. Oh, guys, we got a supermarket. I hope it's gonna get labeled. Okay. Your route home, he said, right? I see. Okay. Okay. I thought it was from the bottom, but by the looks of it, it was from the side. Right. I don't think that's a talent, but okay. We absolute. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Honestly, why not? I would like to press all three, so let's just start with the fun one. We got him. Guys, we got him. That stand did not say noodle. That stand said El Dune. Oh yeah, we definitely got him. Oh, Your Honor, getting spicy. Okay, period with the sass. So, it's very important, but I'm gonna say not at all because I want to get the other dialogue. Oh, I was like, why are you banging your gavel? Good God. That's valid. I have asked him that several times. Don't worry about it, Jersey. Exactly. She's never gonna stop clarifying that, and I love that. Okay, let's press something different on this one. We'll just work our way back, top to bottom. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty good description. I really don't have much to say about that. The victim. It's like the judge literally baseline is nonsensical, but occasionally he has these moments of lucidity where he acts and behaves and speaks as if he is a real judge with a real brain, and it's very interesting to watch. It really is. Okay, cool. Let's wrap her up. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get back in that noodle stand. Very, very important. Yes. You know, I got spoiled. I've had my little fan that I've been blowing on my camera off, which was preventing it from overheating, and it did in fact overheat. So the fan's back on, and we're back. Please. I think it probably could. I do. Okay. This is our statement, but we're pressing anyway. Is that the tell? Is that why it's being highlighted so much? My God. Oh my God. You should know why, Tracy, and I think you do. But just in case you don't, I will happily tell you. Probably because the noodle stand said, El Dune.
Objection!
Sounded more like an insult to me. Because you're wrong. Because you're lying. One of the two. Or both. Mm-hmm. Salt. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Really unfortunate mistake you made guessing what the stand said. Did you even see it? Were you even there? Did the murder take place in a different area at this point? Like, my guy, get something right. Okay, so here's the thing. Haha! T. So he did see Noodle, but he couldn't have been standing where he says he was standing if he did. That is the contradiction. Yep. Yep. Okay, I mean, it could be literally anywhere on this side, could it not? I think this is a lake. So, I mean, I'm gonna try to go in like a general area that's a good balance of like still being able to see the action while being on this side. Because I could put him over here, but I don't think that's gonna be very helpful. So we're just gonna go like right here.
Take that!
There we go. Mm-hmm. But when viewed from the north. Correct. I did.
Objection!
Oh, hey, Clavier. I forgot you were here. Murph. King of Globes, but that's not really relevant here, fam. Sorry. Guys, are any of y'all's cats obsessed with licking your beauty products? If Winston senses oil on anything, he will lick it. He's licking my lip gloss cap right now. Stop it. You're weird. You're weird. Is this just a Winston thing? Let me know. Ooh, love this. That was very dramatic. That's a really freaking good point. So Stickler earlier, like I mentioned in the intro, said, oh, well, I tried to stop the shooting or whatever by shouting, and that's when the victim turned his head toward me, explaining the right temple. But if Stickler was on the other side and shouted, the victim would have turned his head to the right, exposing his left temple. So that, yeah, that doesn't check out. Something's wrong. Something's up, something's wrong. Exactly. Sure does. Correct. Well, impossible is a stretch, but yes, very unlikely, given the current facts. Almost, yes, very interesting. That would put Mr. Stickler in prime position to shoot the victim in his right temple. But why? Like, what is the reason for him killing Dr. Maractus? I'm sure we will find out. Exactly. Trucy, you're an icon, may I say. May I say. The Wrights tend to do that, I suppose. I'm sorry, I'm just like, I'm not like a big reader, mainly just because I don't have time. I would love to read more books for fun, but y'all know book talk and just like the book boyfriends and all of that. Like that's what this is giving me. Like the really dramatic, like, you know, that's what this is giving me. And it's so funny to me. And I don't think that that's what this game was going for, but it's just so funny to me. And stop calling me Mr. Forehead, please. Please. His forehead's not even that big, you guys. That is a normal sized forehead. Some may argue it's small. We can't all have bangs to cover up our five heads, Clavier. Or hats, like the witness. And yes, that is precisely what I'm doing. Well, we gotta picture someone, because it can't be Walkie. It cannot be Mr. Kitaki, that's for sure. Okay, this is an interesting option. Should I accuse Mr. Stickler of murder? Should I accuse Mr. Stickler of another crime? Or should I not accuse Mr. Stickler at all? So one, I'm not seeing a blinking life bar, which means I think I can choose any of these with no penalty. So I'm gonna choose murder because, again, That's the most fun. And also, I don't know what other crime I would accuse him of committing. And also, no accusation. I mean, we're obviously not going to choose that one, right? We gotta accuse him of something. That was a good pun, actually. Oh. Okay. So I guess the answer is another crime because, I mean, at the very least we can accuse him, I guess, of breaking and entering into the garage, yeah? So if that's the case, let's choose the other potentially wrong answer. Oh, crap. Was that right? Gosh darn it. No. You know what? That man needs to be convicted of something. One of you guys commented on my last video not to send Walkie to jail because that's what he wants and to give him community service because that will completely derail his street cred. And I thought that was really funny. Okay, all right, let's get it. Another crime. Another one. Correct. The cell phone. My reason is the cell phone. Maybe he did the hit and run. Maybe he stole the car and is also guilty of Grand Theft Auto. Okay. I mean, we have the same two again. I don't know that anything else we have would point to his involvement in a crime. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything connecting him to this pistol directly, so I'm gonna guess it's one of these two again. I mean, I feel like the answer should be a cell phone. Okay, so here's the thing. If the answer is mirror, it's because the mirror is directly connected to a crime being involved. Like, it literally says it hit Mr. Wright. However, the mirror in and of itself is not connected to Stickler, which is why I would think the cell phone would be the better choice. Because yes, you have to jump through a couple hoops to get to a crime, but it's at least connected to Stickler. And again, when you think about it, in order for it to have been found in the Maracas Clinic garage beneath the car, he would have had to have gotten in there somehow. And he would have had to have gotten in there after the hit and run. So that is my reasoning, okay? That is my reasoning. I don't know if it's correct, but I think Natalia is back. That is my reasoning. Okay. Okay. The music has stopped. Oh, no! Okay. If the answer is the mirror, I'm gonna be very interested in why, and why that would be the answer over the cell phone. If it's something else entirely, that's my bad. But let's see. Oh God. Really? Oh God, okay. Let me not die. Let me not die. That points to the witness's involvement in a crime. Is it the map? I mean, I don't think it's the noodle bowl. I don't think it's the panties. Like, is it this and it's the right temple thing? Again, I feel like we just went over all of this. This has Walkie's fingerprints on it. I don't know how this would be it either. Same with these. Definitely not this. And as I already said, we don't have anything connecting him to the pistol. Like, if I had to narrow it down to 3 options, it would be the pistol, the map, and the autopsy report. So the question is, in what order do I try these to minimize life loss? To show the witness's involvement in a crime. So he said he left the supermarket, he walked past Maracas Clinic, and then went into the park. I don't know how the map would. Yeah, I'm not seeing how the map would do that at all. So we have the pistol and we have the autopsy report. Like, again, I have to try this. Okay. Well. Yikes, guys. Okay. We only have the map left. Like, it's not the bowl. It's not the bowl. It's not the panties. Hi, Lakeland. Welcome to the video, my guy. Surely we're not doing this again. I'm very much past. Well, didn't we just try both of these two? My brain. It happens that quickly. It really does. Guys, I haven't had to say this in a while, but I fear that if I die, I die. That's crazy. What the fork? Am I losing it? How? Well, bye, Apollo. Apparently you dead too. Yeah. I'm sorry, what is a regular trial? Is this an admission that everything we're doing here is fake and a joke? Is that what I am to take from this dialogue? Absolutely buckwild. Oh, okay, they still have this. That's nice. Y'all know I'm not going to save it, so had I needed to go through all of that again, I absolutely would have. However, unnecessary. We shall retry from this scene. How close is it bringing me back? Okay. What crime other than murder is there? Okay. Well, we don't have many options left. Again, I hope I'm not going crazy in thinking that I already tried these two. I think I did. It's not the attorney's badge. I mean, these were stolen. Seriously? You're joking. You're actually joking right now. Yes, they were found in the exhaust pipe, but have we proven, like... Oh, God. Trucy, not necessary to claim them right now. Oh. Okay, I kind of hate that. What is wrong with this man? He needed to process before he freaked out. I'm sorry. Whose theorem? Pythagorilla? Pythagorean has a sibling. Okay, period. I love the leap we're taking. I do feel like other evidence would have made more sense as an answer, but that's just me. That's just me. What does it look like to you, Stickler? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Hey, Stickler, can you get to the point? What the fork are you talking about? What was the mystery? Who the panties belong to? I'm sorry, what are we, like, what is happening? I fear we have all lost the plot. You know, I'm starting to think that this man's eyesight is actually worse than old bags. Because what are you talking about? What are we saying right now? Magic. Magic indeed. Oh, wait, you're being serious. You actually... Trucy! Trucy! Did you pull a tire out of your panties? Trucy? Trucy! Oh my god. Okay, I did in fact think that we had all simultaneously taken drugs, but I think he's being honest. I think he, for once, is being honest. So let me get this straight. Stickler attended one of Trucy's magic shows where he did indeed see her pull a tire, a stew pot, and whatever the third thing was out of the pantaloons. And he then stole them so that he could figure out the mystery. Why do you even have that as a trick? Of all things to pull tires out of. Also, tires? I just bought 4 tires today. Y'all don't even want to know how much that cost. And homegirl's out here pulling them out of nowhere? My God. Oh yes, a frozen chicken. Well, when you put it that way, it is really freaking weird, yes. Okay. Maybe next time we ask to borrow. There have. Oh, what the hell? Mm-hmm. By anyone, I hope you mean him, because I don't know who else would explain it. Not for me to explain. That's what I said, apparently. But the issue with that is, then who do I accuse of murder? Nope, none whatsoever. A pond? There's a pond next to him, but I think the more important issue is if he was standing where we think he was standing, then he could have very easily shot the victim in the right temple. Oh my God, it's not even asking me. So I guess yes? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied about his location? How would the answer not be a map? Oh, well, the map doesn't even show it. That would be the answer to that. Okay. There's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where Mr. Stickler was standing, isn't there there is a pond? What are we getting at? Trying to remember, was there a trash can in the diagram too? And what we're actually getting at is he lied so that they wouldn't think he disposed of these bloomers too. I mean, I don't really know, honestly. I fear we have the map and we have these bloomers as the 2 options. The map because of the pond, but the pond is not visible in this map. The bloomers because of the trash can and him being a panty snatcher, basically. That's what I got, guys.
Take that!
Don't ask. Guys, I think this was right. Oh my God. Can I get a period? Can I get a motherfucking period? Hell yeah. I honestly was not expecting that to be right, but I will take it. I will take it. Yes, truly a failure. Emphasis on fail. Of course you did. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. All so stupid. Like, I'm having a good time, but good God, this is dumb. Like, what was accomplished today? What was accomplished today? Oh my God. You're going to anyway. Would love to hear them. I mean, the only vital points were that the witness isn't the murderer, we think. He didn't witness anything he claimed to have witnessed. He's the one that snatched all the panties. That's about it. I don't really know what we got, to be honest. We already established that last video, so I guess you're just talking about the day as a whole. Again, last video. Last video. So we actually accomplished nothing today. Looks like it's time for an investigation, because we're gonna need to find a new suspect. Love to hear it. We truly do. Okay. Not the most productive video we've ever had, but I do appreciate the little roundup of outstanding issues, namely the fact that Walkie was definitely there, the fact that Walkie definitely had a motive, and the issue with the Wright temple situation, because if Walkie was standing straight on, he would have been shot in the forehead. So that's really all we have to go off of, guys. I have no idea what to expect for the investigation in the next video. But what I do know is we have to find some other person to blame for this. So that is our #1 goal, okay? Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please join me this weekend for my Luigi's Mansion stream. That will be Saturday and Sunday. Check it out on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to shopmissboss.com. And I will see you guys in my next video. Goodbye and go thrive.